Good morning, WW Robinson. Today is January 22nd, 2019, and I have Lillian with me this morning. How are you this morning?
Good.
Were you cold? It was very cold out this morning. I couldn't believe how cold it was. I'm ready for spring. The groundhog can do its thing so we can have spring. That's right around the corner, right? Yep. And I hope that spring is right around the corner because I'm over the cold. We had our snow day and it's been bitter cold now. Everything's good to go. We've had our winter, right? All right. It is day one in our rotation. And tell us there is a change in the menu. So we're actually having something different for lunch than what was originally scheduled for Tuesday. So go ahead.
Beef teriyaki bites, baked beans, veggie dippers, apple wedges, choice of juice, breadstick, choice of milk.
All right. Sounds like a good lunch. And we have Corbin here to tell us about the weather. Come on over, Corbin. All the way over here. I'll hold this up. What's the weather today? Sunny. It is sunny and cold, right? Sunny and cold. Thank you. And we have Roxanne here this morning to lead us in the pledge. So please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. That's right. Put this hand on your heart. Like this. There you go. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Roxanne. Good job. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right. We have some birthdays today. Celebrating on the 22nd, we have Carolyn Bailey, Antonio Diaz, and Jonathan Shirley. Happy birthday to those folks. Hope you have a wonderful day. And then we also have a staff birthday today. Celebrating today is Miss Hopkins. So happy birthday to her. So if you see those folks, wish them happy birthday. And do you have any shout outs this morning?
Hallie Boatwright in Miss Showalter's class, Stephanie and Eliana in Miss Weimer's homeroom, Kinley and Sophie in Mr. Gerard's homeroom, just Mr. Gerard's class, Miss Henry's class, and Miss Weimer's class.
Ooh, lots of shout outs. All right. So if you remember, he had to go back to the hospital because he thought he broke his arm in the bathroom with the bully boy. And now he's in the hospital and he's overhearing a conversation between his favorite nurse, Dino, and let's see. So they're talking about Tazy McDonald, a little girl in his class. I couldn't believe I hadn't known that Dino was Tazy McDonald's uncle. I also couldn't believe that Dino looked small compared to her father. Well, maybe not small, but he was now the second biggest guy in the room. Whenever I'm in the hospital, I never really talk about school much with Dino. And it's not like Tazy and I are friends, though we've had a few enrichment classes together. You two take it out into the hallway. You're embarrassing me. And with that, Tazy actually pushed both of them toward the door. It was a pretty funny sight to see a young girl bossing around two huge men. Tazy, stop it. Why don't you sit here while your uncle and I go to the cafeteria? Do you want something? Yeah, please have a soda. No, you may not have a soda. I'll get you some fruit and water. Then why'd you even ask me what I wanted? What about some vitamin water? I like every color but orange. Anything else? A bendy straw, perhaps? her dad said sarcastically. Stop being snarky, Daddy, or I'll tell Mom on you. And yes, I'd love a bendy straw if possible. And you be nice to Uncle Dino. Dino and Taisy's father left. By then, pretty much all eyes were on her, and she knew it. She looked at the floor and walked over to the corner of the room, taking a seat right across from me. I quickly looked down at the picture open in front of me and found the last object I'd been looking for, an owl. Then I heard her crying softly. Looking up, I saw her head hanging low. She was sniffling. My mom has always put a little Kleenex packet in the front zipper pocket of the backpack. I never ever use it, and I always tell her I don't need it, but she always puts it in there. Benji, honey, she says. You never know when you might run into a damsel in distress who needs a hanky. And I always say back, yeah, Mom, because my life is exactly like a fairy tale. Well, score one for my mom, because I guess this was the moment she was talking about. I took out the tissue packet and walked over and held it out for Tazy. She looked up at me and said in the saddest voice I've ever heard, thanks. And then she said, I've never seen a tissue with a duck on it before. I looked at the packet, and sure enough, there was a yellow duck with a red bow tie printed right on every tissue. Oh, great. Why can't my mom even be normal? Who buys tissues with ducks on them? Oh, my mom got them, I guess. They're kind of lame, I guess. They're not lame. I like them. They're super cute. No, I feel bad that I just blew my nose all over the duck. I guess I was really nervous, but there was something about this that cracked me up, and I knew it wasn't the right time or place to laugh, but that only made me laugh harder. I felt bad about laughing, but I'm happy to report that Tazy joined in, which was cool, because she always seemed so serious. She motioned for me to sit down next to her, and I did. She noticed my sling that one of the emergency room attendants had given me. What happened to your arm? I kind of got into a thing with Billy Thompson in the bathroom. You fought Billy Thompson? For a moment, I considered saying yes, because maybe Tazy would think I was tougher than I looked if she thought I got into fights in bathrooms, but she was probably too smart to believe it. Not exactly. It was an accident, kind of. I don't think there are any accidents when it comes to Billy Thompson. Tazy said it with such certainty that I knew there was a story behind her words. Does he pick on you too? Not really. He knows better. But he glued my friend Annabelle's locker shut once for no reason at all, and my friend Georgia swears he stole her favorite gold glitter pin. I was with her when she confronted him, and he had gold glitter all over his fingers, but he still denied it. For some reason, he doesn't have to take Jim, and I hear that's when he goes around the school stealing things from lockers. Jerk, thief, liar. Yep, that sounds about right. I knew I sounded a little bitter, but I couldn't help it. I'm one of the few kids who actually likes school, so it always burns me up that he managed to ruin at least one day a week for me. Can we change the subject? Just talking about him puts a bad taste in my mouth. She nodded. Should I ask about the helmet? Oh no, with all the craziness happening, I forgot I was still wearing it. Please don't. She nodded, and I could tell she understood. I wondered if I should ask her about what just happened. Instead, I went the safer route. What are you in for? I know this sounds overly dramatic, like we were both in prison, but she doesn't know me at all, so it felt liberating that I could pretend to be cooler than I was. My dad wants me to get my elbow x-rayed because my free throw's a bit off lately. I waited to see if she'd say anything more, but I didn't want to push, because she didn't push me about my helmet head. Can you keep a secret? Tazy whispered. Of course. Pinky swear secret? I held out my good hand and raised up my pinky. Pinky swear. My heart was racing at the thrill of a secret. I took a deep breath so I wouldn't get overly excited and faint. I've been messing up on purpose, and when my dad asked me what was going on, I lied and said my elbow felt funny. He freaked out and dragged me down here, and now it's a big mess because there's actually nothing wrong with my elbow at all. Why would you lie? Did you know I play sports? Tazy, everyone in the world knows you play sports. You were on the cover of Sports Illustrated when you were 8. That's true, but it's not like I was the only kid on the cover. There was a kid from every state. I was just the kid from Pennsylvania. We were all supposed to be these elite, she used air quotes, child athletes. But 6 months later, I got too big for gymnastics and it was over for me, just like that. She snapped her fingers. And ever since, my dad keeps pushing me to try all those other sports like tennis, golf, basketball. And one morning, I woke up to find he put a volleyball court in our backyard. But that's cool now because we use it for badminton, which I love. It's like he's determined to make me a champion again. And what? I'm just kind of sick of it. I really love gymnastics, so it was disappointing when I got too tall. But it's not like I'm a light switch and he can turn me on and off when it comes to any other sports, you know? And I used to get invited to birthday parties, but they were always on the weekends when I was playing in tournaments. So I never get to go. Now I don't even get invited anymore. I don't want to wear sneakers all the time and ponytails. I want to wear dresses to school and do my hair cute like other girls. I'm tired of being sweaty and having to high five everyone. I don't know. I guess I just want to be normal and have fun and hang out. This might sound so stupid to you. Nope. I definitely get wanting to be normal. And we'll stop there for today. And you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.